Don't do what I did. That's what I used to tell that's what I told my kids years after I started really cleaning up my life and recovery and stuff like that. You know, if the one thing I told my kids is, if anything I've taught you is don't do what I did. And I see them thriving. I see them doing well. I see them being good parents. I see them not doing what I did. And if I can, that's the one thing they learned from me and in their own life's journeys. That's good enough for me, right? So for me, I just try today to be part of the solution instead of the problem. It took a lot of years for me to realize that, hey, what I was doing before was broken. It was a fractured thinking, not well thought out. And today, everything I do in my life has purpose. I try to be the better example, maybe the mentor, the whatever I can do to help someone that may be going through some life stuff that they don't know how to process or understand and stuff like that. And maybe something I share, maybe someone can relate with, right? So that's where it's at for me today. If I can help that one person not do what I did, that's a good day. And that's all I strive for today, to be part of the solution instead of the problem. I know I can see it from both sides, right? I know what it looks like to be part of the problem. And today I'm getting a better understanding of what it does look like to be part of the solution. And it takes time. I had to learn how to be patient with myself to be able to actively pay attention and observe my world and what's happening around myself. I used to be like totally oblivious to everything around me. And so for today, that I need to be mindful of that stuff. I need to be attentive. I need to be understanding, or maybe just in the moment, just be the listener, just to stand back and just listen to someone and actively listen, and maybe give some feedback or maybe a suggestion that maybe help them on their own life's journey, not do what I did, right? So I wanted to do this. I wanted to just make sure that people know that they're not alone, right? They have some people. There's people in this world, there really is, that really give a damn, that care, that have gone through life stuff and are willing to share maybe what they've done in the past with someone else, what wasn't working, and now what they're doing in their life today that is working. And sometimes I know I still mess up. Today, or in the moment now, I've pushed my mind and my body to over its limits, and now I got limitations now that I don't like. But what do I do with that? But today I choose to embrace that. It's just another life lesson, right? I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect, and I don't need to be perfect. No one needs to be perfect, right? We just have to do the best we can right now in this moment. And sometimes I mess up, and I gotta start my day over again, and I can do that. It's just being mindful of self, mindful of where am I at? Where is my head at right now? And do I need to do something different to get a better result? So it's just staying in the moment, keeping life really simple. When I'm keeping life really simple, my life is a hell of a lot manageable than it could be. I know what unmanageable looks like, right? So today I do whatever I can in the moment, right now, because that's all we have is right now. Live in the now, and when I'm living in the now, my life is a hell of a lot better. So I have a lot of gratitude today. My limitations. Like today, I understand I'm the only one who puts limitations on myself, right? But sometimes circumstances happen, and life throws you a monkey wrench, and it's what do you do with that? No, do you go negative, or do you say, okay, let's evaluate the situation. How can I make this situation into a positive. It doesn't matter how big a negative seems to be. Today I can always find that a positive in it. And I didn't know how to do that before. I didn't know that there was a better way to understand or come to a conclusion that there's a better way to approach life, to approach situations or events that happen in our life in a more positive, proactive way today, instead of a negative and going negative and everything is crap. Well, that's a conscious decision today. I make the conscious decision today to find the positives in life today, and I have a better understanding, or a better world view of not only the world about myself but of myself. Who am I? Today I have a principle of never compromise your own principles, right? When you find you're in a situation or that you're compromise your own principles, I know I need to evaluate that. Do I need to remove myself from said situation? If I don't, and I consciously choose to stay in that negative situation or whatever that may be in the moment, that's on me. And my life isn't going to get any better, or I'm not going to have a better, healthier mind space until I remove myself from that negative environment.